Have you ever been in a phase in your life where nothing is going right, or you're probably going through this exact thing right now? And this is where I'm going. This is what I'm going through right now because I'm in a phase where I have no idea what is going on. Everything just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. This is my first official YouTube video, and starting it off like that is not what I intended it to be. And I was looking at my 2022 goals. I was deleting pictures off of my phone, and I came across 2022 goals that I wrote, and I almost cried because I'm like, what happened? So from 2022 until now, I have no idea that who this person is that I have become. And to think that I used to be so goal oriented, I used to care about, meeting my goals, I used to motivate myself, and I completely did a 180, and I have never been the same since. So I don't know if you guys have seen videos where they talk about how you can lock in for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, and completely change your life. I want to implement this into my life and see how I can officially change my life by December 2025. Now, this is my first video, and this is probably just a ramble because first I was like, I'm not going to do this video because I need to write a script. I need to make sure it's good for YouTube. And I give myself all of these excuses as to why I'm not going to do it because I'm waiting for the perfect moment. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment to like publish this video or even record this video and also make it in a way where I'm not everywhere, I decided I was like reading the mail, and this is what I have. Okay, this is what I came up with. This is my script. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna go by. I just decided to just write it down because I'm like, if you go on ChatGPT trying to create a thumbnail and all these things, you're not gonna do it. So just go ahead and just dump your thoughts right now and absolutely publish this video. So first thing I need to do is I need to change my environment. I need to be in a space where I am where I used to be back then. A space that makes me happy, a space where I feel I can be my higher self. Like I need to probably start looking for a place where I'm like, okay, originally I thought, I can size down, be in a place where I can probably save, but I realize that that is not making me happy, and that's contributing to my mental health and my anxiety and my depression, which is another thing that I need to talk about. And I was like struggling for a long time with like really bad anxiety, like really bad depression. And I was like a low key so embarrassed to like admit that something was wrong until I got to my breaking point. And I'm like, yo, I need to seek help right now. Otherwise, I am going to explode. I was having so many. It's even like I don't even. I'm surprised that I'm even sharing this because I would probably never put this publicly, but I was just like struggling with like very bad anxiety and depression. Like I was having episodes like crazy, and I decided to see a professional to help me kind of level out my moods and my episodes. Like it was gotten pretty bad. So, and the biggest contributing factor was my environment. And it's so I that's the first thing that I need to work on is changing my environment and find a way to get to a place where I feel like myself again. So that's number one on my list. And also being in a place where I can feel like my higher self and I'm happy there is also going to help me lean into more of like my femininity and just be more, because right now I'm just like against the like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, ugh, it's another day. Like my mood is very negative, and I'm just like, I just want to be more forward thinking and more positive versus just, ugh, it's just another day. You know what I mean? So being in an environment where I'm forced to be myself and going back to my hobbies, what I love, I feel like it's going to be able to help me. Another thing that I really want to work on is getting closer to, I mean, building a relationship with God. I am working on it. I have been working on it for the past few months to get closer. I've been reading my Bible more, praying more, going to church more. For some reason, I wasn't doing that as much. And I realized that because I have been doing that a little bit better, along with seeing a professional, the combination has helped a lot. And also being that I am from like a religious background, it was really frowned upon to get professional help it was just more so like, you need to pray, you need to pray. Although I'm not downsizing the prayer or anything like that, but sometimes you do need an outside professional to kind of help you deal and battle through all the things that you are going through. You know what I mean? So I've been really tapping into my spirituality, and I just want to keep getting closer, getting more connected, continue to hold on to this because this is like my saving grace, and I need to hone in and be more intentional, get more into fasting again. I normally do like social media fasting like once a year, but it's mostly because that's just something that I've been doing for like over since 2018. And I do like at beginning of the year, I always do like a social media fast, but I want to do more spiritual fast. So that's another thing that I want to work on. And for some reason, that's why it's important to like read the Bible yourself and develop a relationship with God. This is the last point. I'm going to talk about this because for some reason, because of my situation, I was allowing people to make me believe that because I wasn't really building a relationship with God like that, that's like this is the reason why I was making poor choices and I was suffering because of the poor choices that I've made where I'm maybe acting too early, maybe it wasn't my time. So I allowed people to make me believe that I was kind of like a punishment, with God or something in that sort, something like that. And it's like when you start to read for yourself and building a relationship, you realize that yes, God can put you in a place where to help you grow and realize that you do need to lean on him. But at the same time, like God is, he's merciful, he's graceful to his children. And if you do make a wrong decision, he's not going to be like, okay, you made a wrong decision, you're just going to pay for it forever. That's why grace is, is there for us. And I had to like not let myself believe that too much and allowing to myself to know that like yes, you're going to make mistakes and his grace, even though we don't deserve it, but it's there for us. Another thing that I really need to focus on, I've been saying this forever, is getting focused on my fitness goal. I'm going to post some pictures of what I used to look like back in 2021, 2022, and I really want to get back into that again because that's when I was feeling my best self. I was more confident. I felt more comfortable in my body. So getting into fitness is something that I really want to do. I really want to lose 50 pounds by we have 9 months to lose 50 pounds. So I'm working on my Pinterest board to try to figure out like all the goals that I want to work on. I want to have like a Pinterest board ready so then I can have that on like as a screensaver or something like that so I can make sure that I am hitting all of the targets that I really want to work on. The third, well, I don't know what number we're at, but whatever. The next one is I really want to get my CPA license, which is a certified public accountant. I graduated since 2019. I have been in accounting since then. I've been in the industry. I really want to have my own accounting firm. I've worked in different industries just to figure out which industries that I really want to work on. I was really big on I would say I've been a Instagram creator like during the pandemic era. So I love online. I used to be an Amazon seller. So I love the digital world. I love e-commerce. I've worked for and as an accountant for an e-commerce brand. So I kind of like understand like how the e-commerce world works and I really want to have my own firm dedicated to help like influencers, creators, and also people with e-commerce stores like Shopify, Amazon sellers. I really want to open my own firm dedicated to helping those people understanding their numbers, creating budgets, financial profits, and doing their tax filing. A lot of things that I have people like not mutuals that are creators or influencers, and sometimes they'll ask me questions about accounting, and I realize that these people are creators. They're not finance gurus or anything like that, so they need help in that industry, and I don't see a lot of companies catering towards that. So I really want to have a firm to cater towards those type of people because at the end of the day, like content creation, YouTubers, all these people, these are businesses. It's not just hobbies. Yes, it's hobbies for some people, but at the same time, these are generating millions and billions of dollars every single year and they need financial management. So I really want to get my CPA. I don't need the CPA license per se to be able to do that, but it would kind of help me I just want to accomplish that because that's like the final goal into completing my school journey. So I really want to get that so I can get my firm going. And I want to complete that by December of this year. Like, I need to complete that for real. So yeah. Last thing, I want to get booked for public speaking, go into companies like small companies and create financial planning for them, forecasting, budgeting, accounting services. I want to be able to do that. Well, maybe speak at conferences. I know this is something that is going to be a little bit more long term than probably December, but I do want to work on my public speaking and the way that I speak to audiences and speaking online and creating content has helped me getting a little bit more better, and also my fear of like public speaking a little bit. So that's good. Okay, so that's good in that sense. So I just want to be able to create more content, create more, be more comfortable speaking publicly, I would say. So you're probably wondering what is going to be the goal of this channel. The goal of this channel is because I'm really, I really love talking about finance. I have a bachelor's degree in accounting. I also have my master's in business. I really I love educating myself when it comes to finance. I was a certified financial instructor, and I also have my real estate license and health and life insurance license in the state of Florida, Georgia, Michigan, Texas, and another two states I can't remember right now. But I do love talking about finance. This is my thing. I really want my channel to be a little bit more on talking about like my journey, like locking in for 9 months, showing the progress. Also, in addition to that, I do want to promote or create videos that's going to help people like me who are starting small businesses get more information about, financial planning for their business, accounting services for their business, and some personal finance, advice or tips that can help them, in their day-to-day life. So I want to focus on that and for my channel moving forward and see how much I can grow with my YouTube journey and career. I don't really know anything about YouTube, to be honest with you. I've been mostly on Instagram, then I might moved over to TikTok. So I have no idea how any YouTube algorithm works. So, yeah. So if you're like me where you've been contemplating about what you should be doing, if you should publish your first YouTube video, I'm going to say go ahead and do it, okay? At the time that I record this, I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit it and post it, but hopefully I can do it in the same day or two. And so this is just my reminder to you to just do anything that you're scared of, and whatever it is that you want to accomplish, you can do it. And you just have to be focused and stay locked in. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Oh, I just realized I never told you guys what my name is. My name is Galita, but you guys can call me G. Everybody calls me G because Galita is kind of like hard to pronounce. I need to come up with like an intro. I don't have one right now. So I know this is like not the aesthetics that you guys are used to for YouTube, but hopefully you guys enjoy my video, and I hope that it encouraged somebody.